Hi everyone, welcome to today's tutorial, and in this video I will be showing you how you can make this simple cup, right? So the one that I'll be making will be a little different from the one that's shown here. Okay, now it's super easy to make, and let's get started. So the first thing we have to do is to create a new document. So when you open Adobe Illustrator file, you will get this pop-up screen right here, right? So for this video, I will be using this A4 size document, which is 210 millimeters by 297 millimeters. I will let the orientation be portrait, and let's just give a name to our document as well. Let's type in cup and click on create. So before I begin, I want to also make sure that I am in the Essential Classics options right here from this drop-down box. Then only I will be able to see all these tools right here on my screen, right? So this image, this illustration right here will act as a guide to what we have to create, right? So the first thing we have to do is to make the basic body of our cup. Right? So it's super easy to do. So let's go back here and I'll go over to my shape tool over here and click on ellipse. For now, I do not require the fill, so I'll just click on this option none. So this removes the fill, and I let the stroke stay the way it is, black. I will not be changing that at all. So I'll come over here to the center of my document, click on Shift plus Alt and drag my mouse to make a circle. Oops. Okay, let's try again. Click and Shift and Alt, and if you let go, a circle will be formed like that. Okay. Now, as you can see, there's like some rounded edges at the top and the bottom. So to get that, so I will take the line tool right here and just make one line going across the top portion like that. And I'll just select this, click on Alt to make a copy and then just drag it down over here. Okay. I'll select all these three shapes and go over to the shape builder tool. So now with the help of the shape builder tool, I will delete the things that I do not require, right? So if I click on Alt, the plus sign changes to minus, and you just click on the unwanted things, it gets deleted, right? So this portion I do not require, so it becomes shaded like that. I'll select this, gets deleted, and similarly like that. Okay. So as I can see, there are some extra lines I also do not need. I'll just delete that. Okay, so if I click on this shape again and go back to my direct selection tool, as I can see at the edges I get these 4 dots. So what these dots will do is it will help me to make the rounded edges, right? So I'll just select only one of these circles and just slowly drag it inwards. And if you see carefully, that the edges are started to become round like that and that. There is one thing. So let's also resize this further. I do not wanted it to be this wide. So let's just drag this inside like that to make it more thinner, probably like that. So this looks a lot better and somewhat similar to the shape right here. Okay, so now to make the stand for this shape, we'll go over here to the rectangle tool and I'll zoom in because I want the rectangle to be at the bottom part over here, right? So I'll just click and drag like that. I'll drag it inwards like that to make it more thin. Yeah, looks good. Now I also want to round the edges of this rectangle. So again, I'll select this, go back to my direct selection tool, and if I zoom in a little bit more, I just want to round off these two, this one and this edge right here. So I'll select this, click on Shift and select this edge as well, and I'll slowly drag it inwards to make it rounded like that. So we can also round these two edges as well, but I think this looks fine to me like that. Okay. Now the next thing we want to do is to make this handle, right? So to do that, we can use the pen tool, or we could just just to cut down on time and to make it much more faster, we'll go back to the shape tool again and go to the ellipse tool and just click and drag our shape like that. Okay, so let's make this, we can make this into an oval like that and just bring it here. Okay, so I'll make another shape which is slightly bigger than this, right? To do that, we'll select this oval shape, go to Object, Path and Offset Path. So this pop-up box comes up. So let's add in the values in the offsets. Let's type in 3 for now and see how it looks like in the preview. Okay, so as you can see, this outer oval is made, but it's too thin, right? We want this to be a little bit more thicker. So let's type in 5 and see how it looks like. And yeah, this definitely looks better. Or let's just bring it up a little bit more. From 5, let's just add a 0.5 to see. Yeah, okay, that's about it. Okay, so now I'll go back. I will select this again, go back to the shape builder tool and delete the things that we do not require, right? Click on Alt, I don't require this, I do not require that, and done. So this handle is made. But another thing that we have to make sure is that if I want to fill in the color inside this handle, it will not happen because it's not a joined shape, right? So these are just lines. So to do that, we'll go back to the pen tool right here. I'll zoom in and okay, I'll select this anchor point and just this anchor point right here. So this joins them both. Similarly with the other portion right here, click on this anchor point and this anchor point, and that's it. Right, so let's round the edges of this as well. So I'll just click on this one, this inner portion, just slowly drag this a little like that. Looks good. Go back here, select this anchor point and just slowly bring it inwards to make it curved. Right, so this looks pretty good to me, and there you go. Now as you can see, this has some stripes to it, so let's go ahead and add the stripes as well. So we'll go back to the shape tool and select the rectangle tool, and and we'll just make rectangles like that. Okay, wait, okay, I'll bring this downwards. I need a little thinner stripes like that. Okay, this looks good. Now let's just make several copies out of it. I'll select this rectangle, click on Alt and keep dragging my rectangle at several intervals. Wait, click and drag like that, and one more precisely over here. Cool. So let's go back and delete the unwanted things. We go to the shape builder tool and click on Alt. Don't forget to click Alt and just carefully delete the things we don't need. Like these portions, this looks good, this one, this, and this. Great. And there you go. So now the only thing that is left here is to add the colors, right? So over here it's this light blue and dark blue, but let's give it some other color over here. So we'll select these stripes first. Okay, and let's choose some other color. Let's choose yellow for now. And just fill in the color of these stripes right here. Okay. Now let's also fill in the other spaces. So let's take orange. Let's just take this one, right? And just select these portions. Let's also color the handle orange like that. And for the base, let's give it a nice light gray color and like that. And there you go. So one last step is we'll select this again and we'll remove the stroke now. We'll click on the none portion right here from the stroke option, and there you go. Your cup is ready. So now let's quickly also save our document. We'll go over to the file option right here and click on save as. So by default, our document will be saved in an Adobe Illustrator file. I highly recommend that we first save a file in this format, so that in case if I want to make any other changes, I can easily access my Adobe Illustrator file. Right, so let's do that. So let's also save our document. So save it wherever you want to. You want to save it on your desktop or any file. So we could do that, right? So let's go over here. Let me find the right here. Wait, I'll save it here. Nope. Right here. And I'll let it be the way it is. I'll just let the file name be cup and click on save. So this Illustrator option again pops up and then you just click on OK. And that's it. And there you go. Now our file is finally saved in an AI file. And that's it. Now that we've come to the end of this tutorial, I hope you found this video to be useful. And with the similar steps, you can, of course, make different kinds of cups, go crazy with your imagination, make different shape sizes and add different colors to it. So, thank you for watching and keep practicing.